Honestly, sometimes I just feel like when you feel really, really down, I feel like what you actually need to do is just to, dress up and go out. Like literally just go out. So I'm sitting at this place. This is one of the places that I used to come to when I was in real estate. I used to come here to prospect and just sit around and, just probably sometimes if I want to like make calls because the place is a bit quiet and chill. So I like to, from the distance, really dirty. I like to just, come around and just chill here. So I'm here. So that's what I'm doing today. So I actually just went for a job interview today, which seemed promising, but like I really don't know if I want to take up the offer. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Actually don't know if I want to like take the offer because it's real estate. Like I said, I should go into high ticket sales, but I don't want to go straight to online because I mean, I've been at home for the past 6 months trying to get online job and that has not been coming through. I don't know what I've been doing wrong, but it has not just been working. So I'm thinking, okay, I can start that from real estate then, real estate bank. I can start out from real estate back while I also try to get, online high ticket closing in probably real estate. Then I can now divert to other industry. The industry I would really like, real estate is part of it, but a tech, especially a fintech, because that is my field. I study banking and finance. So I would really prefer that. But yeah, so it's just like a journey. Currently don't feel that bored, but where else? Currently don't feel, the old pressure coming out today. Actually, it feels different. And aside that, this morning on my way to the interview session, because the interview is, yeah, I don't want to, it's in a very, a very high end area, like very high end. So when I got there, I was even running almost late. The car just parked. So I was at the security, I was at the gates talking to the security. That was because I knew the car stopped earlier when I was about to cross the road. It was a Range Rover or something. Like, the Range Rover, but it's not the typical Range Rover. I don't know much about car, but I know it's like the car. So I know it stopped, but I didn't think much of it. So as I was talking to the security, this guy just came out, he just came out and he was like, "Oh, what are you here for?" At first, cause it was, he looked big, he's a young guy, but he looks big, the way, the way the typical, rich people look. So at first I thought maybe he's the CEO of the company because the way he was talking to the security guy and talking to me, I was like, oh, so it was like, oh, okay. Yeah. So what are you here for? So I was still talking to the security guy. I'm here for, an interview and all of that. So I was giving him attention, like in the essence that I was thinking maybe he's the boss. But after talking for a while, I realized he's not. It was even like, why are you here? So I was like, I'm here for a job interview. And I said, for what work? I can give you a better job, those kind of, I was like, sales. So I was like, oh, real estate. Real estate. I don't think I would want you to work here, but you know what? Let me give you my number. Call me. We'll look for something better and all of that. That feel promising, but I was just like, you know what? I'm just still going to go because he was like, you don't need to go for the interview. I'm like, no, I'm still going. So I still went for the interview. So he said, you know what, text me and let me know the outcome of the interview, but have better things for you than that, but just message me. So I took his WhatsApp number. Yeah. But I still went for the interview. And the interview was good. Like I said, yeah, a lot of questions, but that interview has never been an issue for me. I feel like if I can get to the stage of an interview in a job, most time I feel like I've gotten the job because I always know how to like, get that done. So that's not much of a big deal. So I don't know. It's just like I'm not I'm not like okay being awful, but at the same time I'm like hopeful. I'm like, you know what? Sometimes opportunities do come when you go out. If I was at home, I would not have met him. And Yeah, it's just something. So it's just like opportunities do come when you go out, especially when you go to, and when you look good and go to, areas that people that have opportunities are. Yeah, so because that's very important. So looking good, I look good today because I purposely dressed well. And at first I didn't want to do my makeup. Not like I'm doing makeup that make me look good, I didn't want to do my makeup. I was just like, you know what? You're going for an interview. How about you just, do your makeup? And that makeup that was even what almost made me late. So I was just like, you know what? Let me do my makeup. And I know people have been complimenting my skin a lot lately because I've been taking good care of my skin, even though I've been at home not doing anything. That has been what I've been, like doing. And because I'm at home, not going anywhere, so I'm hardly in the sun. So my skin has a lot of, anytime I step out, a lot of people start looking at my skin and start complimenting me like, oh wow, your skin look good, you're fine. So yeah, I got a lot of compliments today. I got a lot of cars stopping and staring. So it's just like, okay, that's something. I don't know. It means something, I guess. I don't know what it means, but it means something at least. I feel like people are so important in life because you don't know who has the connection you're looking for. You don't know who have the opportunity you're looking for. And why would they? I'm out in a very nice atmosphere, in a nice environment, and I'm just here chilling. After some time, I go home, and yeah, my birthday is in a few days, and I have nothing planned. A friend was asking me like 2 days ago, what do you plan for your birthday? My birthday is in like 3 days. What do you plan for your birthday? I'm like, nothing. I wanted to do photo shoot, but after thinking about it, I know how much I will have to spend if I want to do photo shoot, buy clothes, makeup, and all of that. I know how much I'll have to spend because 2 weekends ago, I went out of it, and I went for a bridge, both clothes, like a friend was celebrating birthday. So it was a 3 days whole hangout. We went, I'm just gonna let you guys watch it in a minute. It was all fun and game. It was all fun and nice. But I know how much I spent to get my hair done, my makeup, my lash. I did my, lash extension for the very first time. I know how much I spent, almost 200,000 naira. So, and if I want to do a birthday shoot, I'll be spending up to that or even higher than that. And no, I can't do that for now. I feel like that is not the priority for now. A friend of mine also messaged me. Her birthday is just 7 days after mine. So she's like, my best friend actually. So she's like, what are we going to do for her birthday? She's working and she's very busy. What are we going to do? Her birthday is so happy. I'm like, girl, no money, no nothing. So she's like, you know what? Just let's work towards something. To stay like that. Have you seen somebody talking to the camera before? She said I should come up with something, but I'm thinking it might actually be like a playground, maybe like we'll go to play game and all of that. It's not certain yet, but if he does, then that would be all cool and nice. So let me let you guys watch the video of the weekend I was talking about, my fun weekend. Yeah, because that's good. I went on boat cruise. I went to the beach and it was nice. Like it was really, really nice. I shot some videos. Nice video. I took pictures. Now that's where I made the mistake because the pictures I took was very, very nice, and I should have kept that picture for my birthday. Because it was nice. It looked like photo shoots, which I did myself. I edited it myself, filmed it myself, did everything myself. Somebody was even saying, you actually took this picture yourself and, do everything. This is actually a skill. Like, you should actually, do something on this skills. How did it become dark? I don't know why. So yeah, it was like, this is something you can tell me something about. I don't know. Anyway, so I was thinking like this picture is very nice. I should have used it for my birthday picture, but I already uploaded it on. That's probably the one I was saying to people that want to post me. Yeah. Even though a lot of people already reposted it, that did. I uploaded it on my WhatsApp status. So a lot of my friends, a lot of my siblings already reposted it, but they will have to do it again. Use it again. Manage. It's my birthday, not just. There's mosquito here actually. I'm feeling some itching on my leg. That's bad. They need to fumigate the place. This thing, I don't know which one actually sound louder. If I'm taking it here, if it's louder from here or just, hanging, but it's fine. I just hope that everything I've said so far, you guys hear me. Yes, so I'll be leaving very soon, sure.